Oh boy, look at this thumbnail, guys. It says God is the devil. Where did this come from? Well, it came from when you type my government name into Gematria. It was there, so I said, well, let me go ahead and talk about it. Let me just give some feedback on what that could be. You know, guys, we hear a lot of talk about balance. Now, the guys, there are days, I don't care what I tell you guys I am or who people think I am or anything like that, guys. There are days that I wake up that I truly don't give a damn about the shit that it seems like I give a damn about. Because everybody wants to rationalize everything. I got kind of like this Joker type thing about me, you know, because everybody's like walking this fine line of insanity. I mean, I just did a video, guys, who was looking at that motorcycle incident. And, you know, even Joker talk about it about everybody's really walking a fine line of insanity. Everybody. Because you wake up every day and you find yourself doing the same thing, even if it's talking about God. Like, who really wants to wake up every day and talk about angel numbers and God? And oh, look, everybody, there's another 144. It's like, who the hell cares? See, see, the thing about me, guys, that I want people to like about me is that I don't sugarcoat nothing. I don't even sugarcoat my own reality. There are truly days I wake up and I just don't give a damn. I do give a damn about eating healthy though. I will tell you guys that like that's my I don't like feeling ill, man, because I didn't eat or drank something. You know what I mean? I do give a damn about eating healthy. and I if I have a wife, I do give a damn about keeping my wife happy because if mama ain't happy, nobody ain't nobody happy, right? But yeah, guys, there are just days I just totally apathetic towards the things that people would think that I'm just in total, union with. You know, angel numbers, chosen. Like, it's still bullshit going on out here. People doing the same shit every day. It's insanity to me. People talking about Jesus every day. People quoting scriptures every day. Like, that's all you do? Do you do anything else? You got any other tricks? Because when it comes down to it, guys, everybody wants to know. I don't want to hear the bullshit about chosen one or who you think you are or who you think you are in the Bible or what you call yourself or what Muslim name you're giving yourself today. What do you really like? Because most people use spirituality as a facade. And I would like to think, guys, that I have not used any type of facade with you guys on my YouTube channel. I talk to you just like your next door neighbor would. There's even a naivety about me that obviously fooled my enemies. But, you know, when you got a lot of pretentious people out here, that's the type of traps they get caught into, especially when they don't mind their business. They fall right into a trap. It's like it's like I'm like a spider, and people just kind of fly towards my web and fly. These flies, you fly too close to the web, and then you get trapped, and then you get eaten. Oftentimes, guys, I wake up in my day and I'm just like I told you guys, sometimes I really don't know what's important, especially when you're living in a country that don't have um, their priorities in order. But we are living in Judgment Day too. So when it comes down to it, guys, everything is about balance. I hear stuff talking about God protects you as well as the devil. Well, how could that be? How could God and the devil protect somebody? Well, the only answer I can come up with, guys, is that there has to be some kind of balance. Most of us know that this creation thing is experimental. Joseph Chapelon talked about that, and I brought that up many times, guys, about how everything is experimental. But when things get out of balance, when there's too much more evil than good, then things have to be balanced, right? And that's when supernatural things start happening. Supernatural things, it don't happen when you want it to happen. It happens when things get out of balance. And things are definitely out of balance, guys, in this world. And since I've seen things out of balance, I've seen a lot of, it's like the more out of balance I see things get, whether it's dealing with my own personal life or the world, the more supernatural things I see happening in my life. So in my opinion, most of the supernatural things that are happening is because things are out of balance, and it needs to be balanced. It's like you want to force God's hand, get out of balance. Do too much of a bad thing and see what happens to you. You know? It's an old saying, one man's God is another man's devil. And people got all kind of meanings of who they think God is. I'll be honest with you guys. Like, if I was to talk to you guys too much about Islam, or even if I was a Christian and I was always coming in here talking to you guys about Jesus, to me, that would appear that I really don't know a lot of things. Like, you can study one thing, you can study Jesus Christ, and you can just be all about, and that's all you know. It's like one trick, and it's like sometimes that kind of irritates me, because you want to know what is this individual really like behind the facade of talking about Allah or Jesus Christ. Who are you really? Do you even know who you are? And it's not that I'm trying to mock anybody or be mean or anything like that. No, guys, I'm a very nice person, man. I seen a girl in a restaurant today. I remember when she started at the restaurant and she was new. And this girl, she got a crush on me and stuff like that. And she ain't seen me in a while. And when she see me, she's just totally changed. You know, guys, I pay attention to people. Like, I see how people change when they've been on the job for 1 month, and then how they act when they've been on the job 5 months, and how they act this girl is running the whole rest. The little shy girl that was on her first day is now running the whole goddamn restaurant. And it's like she's not really too happy about it, but in a way it keeps her balanced. You know, a lot of people, guys, if they were free, they really wouldn't know what to do with themselves. Let's say you didn't have to work anymore, right? You better have a strong grip of reality, because what happens is, if you didn't have any so-called stress, you will start to focus on your own mortality. You might even become a hypochondriac overnight. Your OCD might start getting out of control, or your ADHD might start getting out of control. It's like a lot of people out here have to work to keep them balanced. Again, bringing up that movie with Justin Timberlake called In Time. You know, this guy he extended this guy's life by giving him some digital currency. And so now it's like you thought the guy was supposed to be happy. He had a wife and everything. The guy's supposed to be happy now. Like, he finally got, currency now. You don't have to slave anymore. The guy wasn't happy, guys. As a matter of fact, it made him commit suicide. This is why I said there's a fine line between being, sane and insanity. There's really a fine line. Like I say, it's a thin line between love and hate. It's a thin line between being sane and insanity. It really is. So you gotta try to keep people balanced. Because I ask the universe all the time, why the slavery? Why, we always ask God, why the suffering? Then why this? Why that? Creation is not perfect, man. If it was perfect, you wouldn't have to be experimental, man. We talked about the ancient systems, Egypt, the things, the ancient systems that we some of us idolize that fail. Well, why did it fall? If it was so good, and stuff like this. And things have to change. We don't have to. I'm not gonna take y'all down that road. We already talked. Yeah, we already know about that. But there are days, guys, I really have to realign myself, because, like I said, it's sometimes it's just hard figuring out what's important. So then you say, I want to have a wife and children Yeah, but you know, a wife is gonna bring you children, and your children and your wife, and they're gonna bring you stress. Like, aren't you just happy now being single? You got guys who are married who will tell me, man, you don't know how good you got it right now. That's like the person who you give all this money to, and you say you don't have to work no more, and then like, you come back a year later, and that person's working. You thought you freed them from that slavery, and they went back right back to the slavery. Why? Why do they do that? Because it has to be balanced. A lot of these people's so-called slavery or jobs is what keeps them mentally sane. That's why I have to question myself. Am I really ready for freedom? People say, everybody thinks they're ready to be free, but are you really ready for freedom? And see, I ask myself, that's what I meditate on. I ask myself that every day. Are you really ready for freedom? Do you really know what that looks like? What if you was free and you was, next thing you know, man, I want to be a slave again. Because I don't know what to do with this freedom. My mind, I'm losing my mind. That's why, once again, you hear about these people who win a lottery and they be dead within, they be dead within 24 to 48 months. What happened? I thought money was gonna solve all your problems. No, it made it worse. So I just want to use this thumbnail to suck y'all in to talk about this, balance. One man's God is another man's devil, and vice versa. Some people see Allah as the devil. Some people see Jesus as the devil. It's really all about your conditioning. Um, I don't think there's an issue with what the name of God is. I just think the evil is this thing called religion, where man has created this thing called religion. I think, in my opinion, that's what the problem is, because it divides people. We all want to work because we need something to do, but when you create religion, man, it's like it just create all these divisions. And how can we move forward if it's all these divisions? And we all have these same needs. We got to eat, we got to sleep, right? So what do we need religion for if we all got things pretty similar that we're trying to do, stuff like this? So I'm trying to see if I want to say a few words before I close this out. But yeah, things are out of balance, man. And that's why I've seen a lot of supernatural things take over my life in the past 2 years, because things are out of balance and it needs to be balanced. But I think I done said about enough, y'all, because I'm getting quiet. But yeah, there are days, guys. I wake up. It's kind of like the whole thing with the woman and the man too. Like, you meet a woman. I say you like her, right? And you trying to be all nice and you trying to be all good to her, but deep down inside, it's like, no. What is your bad side? It's like, what is your bad side really? Because that's not the way it's always going to be in a relationship. And sometimes a woman wants to see a man's dark side. It kind of turns her on a little bit. If I was to come on here talking about goddamn angel numbers, don't nobody want. Look, man, don't nobody want to. My wife would not want to be hearing that shit every goddamn day. Guys, I don't wake up every day interested in affirmations. Some days I'll be like, I don't give a damn about your goddamn affirmations. Who gives a fuck, man? Like, people still fucking dying. This shit still going on. Like, I get sick of hearing about that shit sometimes. Like, for real, I do. I ain't gonna lie, I do. I don't want to hear that shit today, man. I'm getting sick of that shit. Affirmations. Then it'd be the most mental cases that be talking about that affirmation bullshit. Like, come on, man. Like, for real. What do you really like? If you got to get through your day by telling telling yourself affirmations, there might be something psychologically going on up there. I might have to take a look at. You know what I mean? Because I didn't know nothing about affirmations, guys, until the last, I don't know, year and a half. I think I've been doing pretty fine in life. I've been pretty level-headed in life before I even knew what an affirmation was. So why would I need it now? I'm like, oh, that's other people trying to describe their reality. Don't push that shit on me, no, man. I ain't been living. Look, I grew up on the west side of Chicago. Most of my life has been survival, not and affirmations have not got me through this shit. Let me tell y'all, I'm not down in affirmations. I'm pretty sure you can, do some positive manifestations. But at the end of the day, man, I'm the kind of guy that just gets down in the dirt. I'm a fighter. I'm telling y'all the truth, man. I'm a fighter, man. I'm a straight up fighter and survivor. Affirmations would not have gotten me to the point that I'm at now. I'm not trying to diss anybody, anything like that. But hey, at least I'm being real with you, right? I didn't get this strong from no damn affirmations. Or even praying to God. And I didn't get here from none of that bullshit, guys. It's just ingrained in me. And I know some people out there need these certain type of tools that help them, get through life. I'm just telling you, I'm not making fun of people. I'm just speaking for myself. It's just in me, guys. I'm just a fighter, man. I'm just a fighter. And I know I'm a fighter because all this riffraff that I've been hearing, I'm just so surprised nobody ever came in my face with no beef. I always actually hope that somebody would. You know what I mean? Like, that's who I am. Like, it's like I wish somebody would. I think that's why women like me. I think women know I'm a fighter. Women know I've been through some shit. They know that. They know behind my joker ass smile, there's a side to me that, yeah, I'm not the one. I think it turns them on, to be honest with you. They see that side of me. So that's why I don't have to come on here talking all tough and macho all the time. Most of the time I'm lighthearted with you guys. And if people see me in public, I know people who see me in public know I'm not the one to play around in public. When you see me in person, not the one, just not the one. You could tell, just not the one. Been through too much. It's not the one. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end it here, yeah. But there has to be a balance, man. You can't be all about affirmations. That should drive you insane. Waking up every day talking about affirmations. No, it's not. It's not balanced. Sometimes you gotta just be a rough rider and just have that Tupac mentality. Fuck everything, man. Fuck everybody. You know what I'm saying? You gotta balance that shit out. So that's why I put God as the devil in the thumbnail as clickbait, so you guys can see that, I'm just talking about being balanced. You cannot be too much of anything. I'm tired of talking about goddamn angel numbers. Goddamn it, I'm tired of listening to tarot card reader. I'm tired of a lot of stuff, man. Be honest with y'all. I hope some of y'all tarot card readers, I hope y'all take a vacation, like for real. But then again, I'm real thankful for y'all because I'm like, hey, whenever I get a vacation, they'll get a vacation. Whenever they'll get a vacation, I get. So we all in this together, right? Anyways, I hope I've said something delightful. I'll holler at y'all later. All right, peace.